Hello, greetings. I'm Zahra Jawad again on this religion, Surah Baqarah, verse 88. I just found this discrepancies as I go on, in the Quran. So, just having my snack breakfast. Kit Kat, take a break. Kit Kat. So, here I am. Okay, I'm going to go live. So I'll just greet myself on live Facebook Live. Greetings, Facebook Live. I just made a previous live stream. It was just an introduction. So I didn't record this, but I'm recording this live one and I'll be uploading it hopefully on YouTube also and here. Because in this I can pause when I want to. When I'm searching, live stream I cannot pause. So I'm on my profile. Shia's. You see, I started with that Adam ran to the tree because all this about Shia's believing in what they were told by their imams are Ahl Bayt. And they're having my tea too and going to have one. Another thing. So this Surah Baqarah says, verse 88, they say our hearts are the wrappings. And thank God Yusuf Ali has done a great job by explaining what they mean by it, because why they don't believe in this prophet, messengers. Because they say which preserves Allah's word, we need no more. So thank God Yusuf Ali is the only one who has put this in brackets. And I can't explain that, I will maybe come some other time to this, in this video perhaps, or some other video, why Adam running for that holy five names. You remember, so Adam was running, he had the envy, and then how Satan, so that whole story is a mess, doesn't make sense to me. Angels also, we are told that they were jealous in the commentary section. They wanted to be the Khalifa and all. So they were jealous because they wanted to become the leaders. Thank God they didn't. So thank God. So, but this God, Allah, seems to be taken. It's not an original story given as a revelation to Prophet Muhammad, and it's very difficult for me to prove. So I'm doing my best, the best I can, with what I have, because all the blame is on those Christians, Jews, pagan idol worshippers. Okay, and so it's very, very difficult. And to remember this one, that this ayat that, what was the ayat where they say that, we want peace? It's in Surah Baqarah. We want peace, but they say with their mouths what they do not mean, right? So they don't want peace. So Muhammad's Allah is so negative. There seems like cursing. There's so many curses here. Every other ayat in Surah Baqarah has a curse against these who do not believe in the messenger. Now, it's not Allah only. So rightfully Yusuf Ali also here. Okay, I'm going fast, so I haven't completed. Like they want peace, or I hope you understand that verse. I just mentioning it. Where I will go deep, I don't know, because I'm discovering these verses again and again as a murtad, apostate, right? So I cannot say, and I'm live, and so we're discovering here, like online, and learning. It's very difficult. It's heavy for my heart, Shia heart. And it's also heavy now to see from an apostate. So difficult to prove this prophet wrong. not through the scientific errors, but like every other verse, he's the greatest, the highest being, light beings that ever were. So if you've ever been to those other light beings, no, these are the light beings, highest. Like Saint Germain or ones like that, right? Or the people, the American books who have mentioned like light beings, or Dr. Pillai says you are a light being. You yourself are a light being. Oh, I have to bring this live stream phone a little closer. I haven't put my mic on. See, this is how disabled, unprepared I am. Just having my breakfast, chocolate and all this, right? Chocolate and tea. So please bear with me. Just moving this phone towards myself more also. So I was on Facebook live stream and I came to this verse. Surah Baqarah 88. I reached. What does Yusuf Ali say? And they say our hearts are hardened. Nay, but Allah hath cursed them. No, this is not what Yusuf Ali has rightfully put it in brackets, and I was thinking maybe this is help for me. They've done this. No, it's not a change, because you see here in the commentary section also the Shias have put it. So Yusuf Ali was a Sunni translator, Quran expert, long time ago. Now, so Yusuf Ali says, they say our hearts are the wrappings in brackets which preserve Allah's word. We need no more. Close bracket. Nay, Allah's curse. Oh goodness. Look at this. So this Allah who's cursing, who cursed Shaitan also, excuse me, who has been cursing. Can he be, you see, can they be, that's what, another point has come up. Like, that's why Prophet Muhammad was not scared, because he was a follower of the devil. And for his all, the cursing thing goes on against those who do not believe in him, his Allah, and his Ahlul Bayt. And we are told the later Umayyads usurped their rights and the holy progeny's rights and this and that. Could it be that this whole holy progenies of Satan, and we are told in an earlier verse in Surah Baqarah that they do not realize, because they say we want peace, and they say what they don't mean, so they are hypocrites. So turn the thing around, and it's actually Muhammad saying we want peace, right? Also he can say that, and they won't mean it. So I think they have the protection of the devil with them. Now, I've seen it in the Quran ayats, but I cannot explain it. Like Adam running towards the tree. We were told that Adam, and now I even read it, and even in Allama Majlisi's book I read it, that Adam was envious of these highest beings, light, and all this. And Imam Riza's failure about these ayats to explain. You see, there they say, you see there where the place of bliss, Iblis, Shaitan seduced Adam, so Imam Raza has to say that the Adam didn't know the names, whereas Shaitan, angels were Adam at that high place. But why they have to say this? They were told the names, ayats are there telling us. How could Imam Raza miss this? some hanky-panky going on for ages. Another thing, the point I put forward before is that, we used to say, then why the curse, so much curse? And so we used to remain in this religion. Even on the Zalimun, just not on those who blaspheme, but on the Zalimun, evildoers, wrongdoers, there's a curse. If they're obstinate and they're not remorseful or repentant. The thing is, this whole progeny is from the evil, and they are not afraid of the curses. The devil is going to save them. Remember, in the Bible, we are told, he told Jesus, I will give you everything if, everything. So the devil can do this. And then they are protected. And there's no curse of Allah or anything. Perhaps, right? Not like this for the, like you can just not say curses like this. Allah's curses on them for their blaspheme. Little they believe. Of course. So look at the commentary under, if you would open your Quran, Surah Baqarah to Surah Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 88, multilingual Quran, quran.al-islam.org. So, Gulf or Gulf can be interpreted either to say our hearts are covered and encased, therefore we cannot hear and understand that which the Holy Prophet says, or our hearts are already the repositories of knowledge. Remember Kumail? Remember Imam Ali in Najul Balagha? These hearts, my heart here, he pointed to his chest, to Kumail ibn Ziyad, are repositories of knowledge. Therefore, we do not need any guidance. In either case, devoid of Iman, they deserve to be cursed. In either case, this is Shia commentary. They deserve to be cursed. Oh my goodness. So if you're asking me as a Shia, why would there be curses? Why would Rasulullah take the curse on his family himself? They are followers of the devils. Like they say, Umayyads are the followers of the devils. They themselves were the... Why would Abu Sufyan take the curse on his children? So definitely there exists evil. No doubt about that. But who was on the right part? Right side? Who were the party on the right side? So why would Abu Sufyan take if you ask me, oh no, they went through so much and all this. You get it? Do I have to say the words? Brian Adams. So one of them is definitely in the wrong and is taking the curse upon himself and their children. So many curses. Abu Sufyan, Muawiyah, Yazid. Count the Umayyad caliphs, successors of the devil, you would say, as a Shia. So now I come to reveal to you, expose to you, that actually it was him, this one, not they. Because then ask yourselves about that, right? Muawiyah, Abu Sufyan. Well, one of them was a disbeliever and didn't even care if the curse of Allah, so many curses would be put on them and their children. And thus we are told, oh yeah, they enjoyed the world and all this, worldly people. No. They were Muslims. They were they also said they were Muslims. And we say they were hypocrites. Well, turn the tables around for a time, and then if I can fail to prove to you that this one was the one and his all. You see here, what did Imam Ali say? Oh Kumail, here. Where did he point it? His chest, his heart, right? This heart is a repository of knowledge. I could tell you, but this, just turn it around, and what if Mawiya was saying this? But and if still you don't believe me, it's very, very hard for me. So, you see, in this messenger, they don't want to believe. And so rightfully the commentary is right. But to say either case, devoid of Iman, they deserve to be cursed, is wrong. Actually, the Holy Prophet deserves to be cursed. The one we have been we had taken as the Holy Prophet. And you are have taken as the Holy Prophet. And it's all. I will show you. Time don't run out on me. Song. So you see, think about that. Oh, Jews were making to kill the holy, attempts to kill. This is before this verse, the commentary, just my sight went on this. Sorry, excuse me. So all this rubbish. So we can say, Bani Qurayza thing happened, tragedy, they deserved it. These people deserve the curse of Allah and they say our hearts are covered. You see, if you read the previous verse, you will see it's about this messenger and the book, the messengers. Now these pagan idol worshippers, also the Jews and the Christians, could not believe in him as the holy prophet, the true prophet. So according to the previous verses, it's not about believing in Allah only. It's their hearts are covered, wrapped up, because they don't recognize from their book, from this book now, which has come as a chain of succession from the previous books of Musa, Ibrahim, and all this, and Isa, and that he's the messenger of Allah. So you see the chain like that, and they say our hearts are covered. Now they are being blamed, this book, Nay, Allah has cursed them on account of their unbelief. Iman, remember, faith in Allah alone. There's another ayat, is not enough. There's another ayat which is, if you read you will find out through the ayats of Iblis, Adam, Allah. Iblis worshipped Allah for, we are told, thousands of years. And he was an jinn. God knows what kind of angel he was. And even those angels remonstrated completely. So Iman is in one God, it is not enough. Sujood even is not in. God knows why I'm confused. But let's just bring the faith in one God. You have to believe in the messenger and the book. So Yusuf Ali is the only one who has rightfully put it here in brackets. They say our hearts are the wrappings, brackets open, which preserve Allah's word. We need no more. Close bracket. Finished sentence. Right? Full stop. Then, nay, now they say, oh, this Allah. Nay, Allah's curse is on them for their blasphemy. I don't know who's saying this. Allah would say, nay. He should say, nay, my curse is on them. But third person, again, like Sachwalaji on YouTube, he's been pointing out, sometimes Allah is talking in the third party, second party kind of indirect way. Nay, Allah's curse is on them for their blasphemy. Little is it they believe. Point here. So lots of points are coming out, which I want to discuss, bring out. Like then, you know how, and then I forget the original point. The main point being here is that Holy Prophet, if you read the previous ayat, so I will not read it, please do your homework. Surah, I'm sorry I'm giving you this hard time because of my condition. Yesterday I did 2 hours and 40 minutes and I managed, I struggled, but I was like a gone case. So, verse 88, Surah Baqarah. And now we come to another deadly verse, I think, 89 of Surah Baqarah. And when there came to them a book from Allah verifying that which they have. Oh yeah, sorry, I just, verse 88, have I covered all the points? If I haven't, tragedy, I'll spoil. I know I keep spoiling. I don't cover all the points. Let's see, maybe it will come later. Verse 89. And when there came to them a book from Allah verifying that which they have. Acha. Okay, you've got to be serious about this and see. And aforetime they used to pray for victory against those who disbelieve. But when there came to them prophet, this is about Ahl Kitab, Jews and Christians, that which they did not recognize, they disbelieved in him. So Allah's curse is on the unbelievers. Gone case. So many curses. See, so we are told that, the Jews of that time or whatever used to say, oh God, save us from these pagan idol worshippers living in Makkah, Jews and Christians. So what happened? When the Prophet came, this Allah wants to curse everyone, thus earning Allah's curse. Everyone will fail except for the believers, Shias of Ali. Oh Ali, you and your Shias are triumphant. Rasulullah saying, you see, Allah's curse. Evil is that for which they have sold their souls, bartered their souls, that they should deny what Allah has revealed out of envy, that Allah should send. Oh, see, out of envy. We are told in that angels were envious. All this jealousy, envy, all the negative things in humanity. So we were told that, we realized this is the best religion, and that's why so much envy will come up. It was coming up in the angels, then in the high assembly, exalted assembly, Surah Sad verse. And then Adam ran for the tree. Eve somehow got the thing that was deceived by Satan, whispering. Adam ran for the tree thinking he will get the highest beings or something. He will become like the highest beings. So we were told that Adam, Allama Majlisi's book, or even a Shia told me that actually Adam, he was like, competition. Like he was like, I want to know, running until we have come. Jews running, Christian. If you know what this Ale or progeny of Muhammad and Muhammad is, you would be running for the rest of your life until you get there. But you can't get to their status. Because these beings were created, God knows, Allah had chosen, created as light. Before Adam was created, so poor Adam, if you go slowly, like Allah created these light beings, and for out of love, and angels are, he tells angels, that out of love I created. Shia commentary yesterday in my audio video I upload. Now what this? Shaitan running. No, Adam running, sorry. I will make these mistakes, please. See this. And when we said to the angels, make obeisance to Adam, they did obeisance. But Iblis, he refused and he was proud and he was one of the unbelievers. And we said, oh Adam, dwell you. Oh no, I don't want to read this. So you see, all these curses, here, curse. These verses are in reply to the arrogance of the Jews. Jews, out of envy, denied that Allah had sent down Injil on the Prophet Isa. What is this? I don't want to. I disclaimer because I do not want to bear witness to any false thing coming down against Jews, and that this whole thing is, and I have to go through it. Wait, I close. So here, under Surah Baqarah, verse 90. Sorry if I've confused you. I was reading another verse about Adam and all, but here we are back on track. Curses. Miserable is the price of verse 90 of Surah Baqarah. Miserable is the price for which they sold their souls, in that they deny the revelation which Allah has sent down in insolent envy, that Allah of His grace should send it to any of His servants He pleases. Wow, what a way to put it. I tell you, this man's so clever. Oh, Allah of His grace should send it to any of His servants He pleases, and thus have they drawn on themselves wrath upon wrath. And humiliating is the punishment of those who reject faith. And this is called faith. Not only in Allah believing like Satan, Iblis, worshipping him, but all the commandments of Allah, keeping, following this messenger, holy prophet, the seal of the prophet, mercy, bringer of harbinger, what do you call that? Good news, Mubashara. The Surah Taha, this has not come down on you to be distressed. Yeah, tell us not to come down to distress you. Okay, what else is there? Yeah, punishment. Faith is not. Faith is when you believe in the Holy Prophet and his progeny, the special, brightest, Zahra, highest beings. You see? And 91, and when it is said to them, believe. So we go back to 88, right? So true that Yusuf Ali put in bracket, which preserve Allah's word. We need no more. So you see, what was it? Not enough for Iblis, Adam, angels, Khalifa, belief in Khalifa. And what is Khalifa? And what are we told in the other ayat? Oh yes, I forgot that one. I might have spoiled my video, live stream too. Isn't there a verse which says, for sure there is, that when only Allah's name is mentioned, like a Sunnis telling us, in our mosque, Imam Bargaw, why not only mention Allah's name, and do not stand on such mosques. But this verse, one verse I found lately which reminded me, there's another verse too perhaps. Do not stand in mosques where other than Allah's name is mentioned in this, or along with Allah name. I will I haven't searched for that, but what is this verse here I recently came across? That when Allah's name is mentioned, just mentioned in the Quran, their faces turn into aversion and they turn away, something like this, right? So Sunnis blaming Shias, but what is my point here? Here, they say our hearts are, you see, you have to honor, worship this holy prophet, Surah Fat ayat. And like this, he deceivingly say that Allah, Allah, Allah. Sunnis take it differently. Oh, forget the Sunni Shia. First you, so and then he want himself to be honored and worshipped. Surah Fatayat, you can see. And then you bring all the points I've said, sit down and please be honest, because there are Umayyad, Jews, Christians, so that they can also see. And people, Shias, deceived so gravely, I cannot, such a grave, such a serious deception, in such a way, he make his family, Holy Prophet, important after him, and even before him, with him, in the Mobila, we are told. So it is very, very hard. So where he get the witness from? That he say in that Surah Rad, I think, right? Also, at the point I come here, and then you look at this verse, go to multilingual, check the Shias. Goodness. Where I go, oh God, where? Surah Rad. So you see, Allah name not enough, belief in Allah not enough. Yusuf Ali, right in translation, commentary also right. They are deserving. Commentary what again, I tell you, under 88 verse of Surah Baqarah. Gulf or Gulf can be interpreted either to say our hearts are covered and encased. Therefore, we cannot hear and understand that which the Holy Prophet says. Very, very important emphasis. That which the Holy Prophet says. Or our hearts are already the repositories of knowledge. Therefore, we do not need any guidance to do. Krishna Murti coming here. But what else? In either case, devoid of Iman, what faith consists. Iman meaning faith. That you hear Holy Prophet, what he says, and obey him, believe in him, and honor him, and assist him, and worship him. Surah Fat, Ayat 9. You got it. And we do not need any guidance. Because, and what did that verse come in contradiction? That when only the name of Allah is mentioned, they turn in aversion. They turn away. When only the name of Allah is mentioned. And what else are going on about? The witness. Okay, so we see only Allah as a witness, enough. And here it says, devoid of Iman, they deserve to be cursed. So many curses. Now you see this Quran ayat in Surah Rad, I think it is, about the witness. There are many other ayats, I just go to Surah Rad ayat. I'm searching. I can pause here. Hello, yeah, I come on Surah Rad ayat. Alif Lam Mim Ra. These are the signs of the book, that which hath been revealed unto thee from thy Lord is the truth. But the most men believe not. Oh God, my stomach going funny here. Sorry, excuse me. No, the show must go on. So verse 2 now I'm going to read. I read the first verse in Surah Rad. In my dream it come, and it is say, and you know it is the truth. But you see, most men believe not. Most men believe not. Allah, these poor most men. Now you will feel so sad for them once I'm over with this satanic verses. It is Allah who erected the heavens without pillars that you can see. Then he established himself above the throne and made subject the sun and the moon, each running in its course for... Okay, that's not important. Anything else? He details the signs. Okay, this is important for the signs, that you may of the be certain of the meeting with your Lord. Oh, where the throne, I don't know really. 3. And it is he who spread the earth and placed therein firmly set mountains. These are the signs. Okay, but okay, is this enough to tell us that Muhammad and Ali Muhammad are the highest? No. The American books are going to tell you, become a light being, what a light being. And within the land are neighboring plots and gardens of grape, watered, indeed a sign for people who reason. Akal, aqilun. Ooh, we are the signs for those who reason. Remember this. And if you are astonished, O Muhammad, I reading without the numbering, telling you the numbers. Surah Rad, now you open. And if you are astonished, O Muhammad, then astonishing is their saying. When we are dust, we will indeed be brought into a new creation. Those are the ones who have disbelieved in the... Well, these signs are telling us that there is a God. Not Muhammad and Ali Muhammad, messengers. Maybe they have the queen bee and all this. That is, we go to Surah Nahl now. But the God inspired in them, the bees. He doesn't talk about queen bees. But maybe we should go into Surah Namal, the ant surah. They impatiently urge you to bring about evil before good. I don't want to read this. Exemplary punishments have gone by the rule. And those who disbelieve say, sorry, why has a sign not been sent out? It is like, for me, that movie not ending. Insaf Katarazo. And my blood boiling when I littler, smaller. I watch Insaf Katarazo, the rapist movie. Sinataman, what his name? Please, in the courtroom, my blood boiling. Because this rapist giving such good reasons, and how calm he's standing there. When will it come? When will the justice come? Allah. So the rapist winning, how deceptively, how calmly, how suavely, smooth. And those who disbelieve say, why has a sign not been sent down to him? You are, what? But thou art truly a warner, and to every people a guide. Okay. Yeah, but why not the sign coming? Those who disbelieve say, what? Oh, no, I know. signs in the previous books coming, holy scriptures coming. Why you people arguing? Jews, Christians about Abraham. Allah knows what every female Oh, yes. And He is knower of the unseen and the witness, the grand and the exalted. It is the same to Him concerning you, whether one conceals the speech or publicizes it, and whether one is hidden by night or conspicuous. For Him, where is that successor behind Him who protect? Before Him, behind Him, who protect Him by the decree of Allah. For Him are successive angels. Before we cannot see those successive angels by the decree of Allah. Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. And when Allah intends for a people ill, there is no repelling it. And there is not for them besides Him any patron. Allah would never intend ill for the people. I don't know what what is the other translation? And when Allah willeth a people's punishment, better, yeah. It is He who shows you lightning, thunder, fear, and generates heavy clouds, and the thunder exalts Allah with praise of Him, and the angels as well from fear of Him. And what about the Holy Prophet? Severe in assault. No, strength of His power, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. To Him alone is the supplication of truth. And those they call upon besides Him do not respond to them with a thing. Oh, where did these five respond to our call? Huh? You kidding me? You joking? What a cruel joke. Wait, alone to Him is the supplication of truth. Well, what did they say in Surah Baqarah? Verse 88. In our hearts are closed. Of course, they have the repository. What Imam Ali say? Of Allah. They have this, what do you call it? So to Him is the supplication of truth, and those they call upon besides Him, where the Ahl Bayt listening to us and not responding. Why are you not responding, Allah, for the sake of Ahl Bayt? Respond to them with a thing. Except as one who stretches his hands towards water. Yes, here comes the mirage. In the desert. Stretches his hands towards water from after calling it to reach it. What the Yazid army did. In Karbala we see the mirage. This now I have to charge the one so good. Just a minute please. They're putting this charger. Mirage of water. Yeah, so he telling them, your gods that you have created in false, your leaders of disbelief, not hearing you. If you call on other, first of all, they don't call on other than Allah, besides Allah. This whole Quran, verses you bring me, falling into pieces. What does Shaitan call upon? As Iblis. Allah. What he worship? He just not worship Adam. He just, this command of Allah, he not listen to. Out of jealousy, whatever you say. But this they call upon besides him, do not, no. You see, my friend, other than Allah you call upon, do not call upon, and Baba, we trying to, what are you saying? Then I get confused as a Shia. Then what happened? Then I look at this. Then Allama Tabatabai explain that other than Allah, besides Allah, it is not along with Allah, right? What is this? What is the thing? Surah Fatiha. This whole thing falling into pieces. Here. Respond to them with a thing, except as one stretches his hands towards water to reach his mouth, but it does not reach it thus. And that the supplication of the disbelievers is not but an error. I prove to you, come on, intelligent people, you go near this and you go dull, you get bigot, you get dogma, you get the blind. Satan has satanic verses. You get deceived, you take him and his family. You become a Shia of Ali. To him alone is the supplication of truth, and those they call upon besides him. What did the Surah Fatiha? Bismillah. And thee alone do we call upon, and thee alone do we worship, thee alone do we call upon. What? Wait. And I sitting up, very, very serious. This whole thing, you don't see contradictions, how you are deceived. Those they call, what intercessors? Huh? What intercessors for? How he deceive you in your mind when you are blaming, when Sunni blame Shia. They don't see how intercessions slip. This how bigotry come from cult leaders. Please look at this. I was not the one to deceive you. 14, Surah 14 of... No, sorry. Surah Rad, verse 14. For once can I say it properly. I said it. 14. Please see this. Oh, I changed this to color. Black, not. No, now it's a very, very gone case. Clouds coming, rain coming, no clouds showing here. I'm on live stream. What is coming here? Hearts coming? No hearts, no. Just leave it to this black. Okay, I on live stream Facebook. To him alone is to him is the supplication of truth. Once you're reading this ayat, and another one in Surah Zumar, Sunnis getting even more against Shias, I tell you. Sunnis having a field day. You mean to call upon besides him? You remember this, call upon besides him. You're forgetting about intercession, wasila. Then some Sunnis telling us that what about prayer? Yeah, you ask your God. What about prayer? Going near. We also make intention, Shia. We are going. We make intention. We pray, we stand, we make intention. Going near to God. Right? To Him is the supplication of truth, and those they call upon besides Him. Okay. And the supplication of you all disbelievers, all of you, I tell you, according to this ayat, even those who claim to be believers, mu'mineen, please, after this, you honorable people, I appeal to your honorableness, your honor, your own honor, not Prophet Muhammad's honor. I appeal to your honorable dignity, your dignity intact. Okay? Not only Prophet Muhammad. You look at this. Him do not respond to them with, besides him. Besides him. Those they call upon besides him do not respond to them with a thing except as one who stretches his hands towards water. Intelligent people, again I'm saying in Urdu they say akal man ko ishara, lekin ye akal, he used akal. Where do you use akal here? In Surah Rad, right? And you see your akals have been, it is not akal. If you look at this, where do you get the truth from? In your heart. Signs of Allah. And to Allah first. Okay, let me. What? My Shia side. What? What are you saying? I feel so blind. What? My mind. I'm saying you just take this one ayat of Surah Rad. To him is the what? I need a break. I'm very overwhelmed. I just nipped it in the bud. This whole falling apart. What is this? Chewing on it. I need a chewing gum then. No, wait. You see? You cannot, besides Allah. He just trapped himself, shot himself in the foot. Is this not enough? To him is the supplication of truth, whatever you want. Him alone do we call on. On him, we worship him alone. Surah Fatiha, right? And those they call upon besides him. What does Surah Fatiha say? We open Surah Fatiha. So I haven't even reached the worship. Witness verse. Surah Fatiha. Now he wants you to go to the people who are blessed. What angels and Allah do? Send the blessings? You think, what if pagan Arab tell you that my Allah send the blessings? I know that Allah I witness Allah. He sent the blessings on Radha Rani and all this. Let's suppose now we know Radha, Manat, this God, that God. The path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have earned. Do you see any difference? If you just apply these ayats for the gods they believe in, their avatars, where the blessing, of course, here they come in flesh and bone and blood. They're like humans and guide you. So on whom is the blessing? See, show us the straight path. Not enough. You see, although we call on you alone, this whole prayer, this whole Surah Fatiha, the Quran starts with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, most gracious, most merciful again, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Again, repeat why. Maybe pagan Arabs will tell you why. We must have taken it from them, not able to explain properly. I'm not going to multilingual Quran for this now, Shia. I will get lost. Sovereign of the day of recompense, Master of the day of judgment, thee do we worship, and thine aid we seek. Okay? Thee do we worship. Sunnis, you listen to me. Mommy, where are you? Thee do we worship, and thine aid we seek. Oh my God. Guide us to the straight path. Which path are you guiding us to? The path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor. What if same thing you say for Radharani, Shri Krishna Ram, Shri Ram, not of those, and Sita, not to forget, Devi, not of those who have earned your anger or of those who are astray. Now we are told here, that it is Prophet Muhammad and his all, for the Shias his all, the one who God has bestowed his grace upon. And then we go to Surah Fat. I must go slowly perhaps. No, I go direct to Surah Fat. And if I take you to Surah Zumar, how long this video be? Oh, live stream. Yeah, thee alone we worship, and thee alone we ask for help. And when you alone send us in our heart, you say a curse is on us, because we find out, pagan Arab idol worshippers, that it is not the messenger, Holy Prophet Muhammad, and it is not his all, but it is our idols. Huh? Here is where the blessing and favor is of Allah. Do you get it? Do I get it? The path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor. And so the Quran says, no, Zahra. Who is saying? The Quran ayahs that could be changed. Muhammad, copy, paste, make himself and his family important. How you know not? Huh? We are told former scriptures corrupted by people in their hands, and they don't have a curse. So what did Muhammad do? Look at this and say, okay, now Prophet Musa no more, Isa no more. I make myself and my family important. Can you say that this Quran is sufficient for And Allah sufficient for witness for Muhammad? Can he say it like that? No, we have the progeny. We don't have the progeny of Umayyad, where chaos, where cause, and what Ad and Thamud, yeah? Yazid not there in Karbala or in Damascus. Yazid, after Yazid who take the caliphate, Umayyad, succession happening. So, sorry Nadeem Sarwar, you are wrong. Yazid का तो कोई नाम भी न ले. With Hussein coming the name of Yazid all the time and you not hear it. You put curses on them. You not hear it. Of course Yazid का नाम देते हैं. But how you take the name of Yazid, putting curses on him and the ones with him. So now tell me how you're going to solve this if I tell you that the blessed ones are from the Umayyad. And that he making himself like this important. And if you say Allah the witness, Allah is the witness, then you go seeking for Allah as a witness and come back tell me if he tell you Muhammad is his messenger and his all. And there are 5. And even if you tell me there are 5, and do you know Zahra and the new ships, new ark, he have names come out, Shabir, Shabbar and all this. I tell you Muhammad, even that probably plagiarized. Shabbar and Shabir may be someone else. Now, what the evidence are you going to look at outside and look at this book and outside and look at this book? There is evidence for everyone. There's evidence for Radharani, there's evidence for Shri Krishna, there's evidence books of Vedas and all this, religious books. They will tell you their evidence. They have Vrindavan. You go to India, see the evidence. And you stuck on Prophet Muhammad only, and that's all. So what to witness? Back to Surat. Those they call upon besides him do not respond to them with the thing. Kufans calling Imam Hussein, how many letters? Huh? Why Imam Hussein not going? You know how many letters? How many people? How many Kufans? How many times? Why Imam Hussein delaying? Why Imam Hussein not himself going there to Kufa? Please, race to Kufa. Instead of sending Muslim ibn Aqil to be killed there, you go yourself. They're calling you. You are the Imam of the time. Not those Muslim ibn Aqil. Write a letter to Yazid and say, oh, you ruler, your people in Kufa are saying they want me to help him because you're one minister giving them, or governor of Kufa, giving them a hard time. What is a roundabout manner and sending Muslim ibn Aqil, and he was killed, and then Kufa, they changed the Kufans by giving them money, silence them, and they get our Shia's curses all the time in Muharram. Say properly what happened, please. All that is story rubbish. To him alone is the supplication of truth. And those they call upon besides him do not respond to them with a thing. Besides, now what else? You want to thoroughly purify you with a thorough purification, or the salawat? Allah and the angels send blessings. Oh, on Muhammad and his family now. And Muhammad say my family also, right? That is in the hadith. And to Allah prostrate whoever is within the heavens and the earth, willingly or by compulsion, and their shadows as well in the morning and afternoon. Then why you make angels prostrate to Adam? Say, who is Lord of the heavens and earth? Say, Allah. Say, have you then taken besides him messengers? Is it not enough, or shall I go on? Allies, not possessing even for themselves any benefit or any harm. What Yazid, the corner Imam Hussein, to say afterward. Remember Bani Qurayza, remember how the pagans are cursed and cursed and cursed. Remember how Christians had to pay jizya dhimmis. Yazid's mother Christian. What Imam Hussein had to say in Karbala. Huway, Huway, Safiya bint Huway. Mawiya and Habiba, beloved brothers and sisters. Yet to say, oh God, you are so needless that you cannot benefit yourself. Okay, taking a break.